Salespeople are no strangers to commissions and bonuses, but in a competitive recruitment market, we challenge SMEs to consider offering these for non-traditional roles, such as admin, and linking them ultimately back to their KPIs. Today, we're going to share an extract from a recent live stream where Clinton Drell and I discuss the pros and cons of this out-of-the-box recruitment and retention strategy.
And the other concept that I really think I haven't really seen too much of in the market, and it's something that I think we may even trial here at On Demand HR, to be fair, is around that concept of aligning remuneration to outcomes for non-traditional roles. Traditionally, you see, for example, salespeople earning commissions, but you don't tend to see, I guess, receptionists earning some sort of bonus or whatever it may be. And the only time I've seen that personally, or a lot of that, has been, hey, the admin team gets a bonus if the company achieves A, B, C, but the employees feel like don't have the ability to drive that too much, and it's like, hey, if we get the bonus, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But what this idea would require and force upon businesses, in my view, and it wouldn't be easy to implement, I'll be the first to admit, but it will force them to be really, really cognizant and intentional about the types of KPIs they set for their employees, which the reality is they should probably not be doing that anyway around the KPIs and the expectations. If they set those out well and they're at least reasonably objective in nature, why cannot any role be linked to the remuneration? Do you have any thoughts?
Look, I think that the difficulty with the roles that indirectly contribute, or support roles, if you like, it's about measuring, well, how exactly do you create some sort of bonus or incentive scheme? And I think good organizations do that really well. I think ones that perhaps don't value the support as much don't do it so well. I think what you're saying is entirely possible, and I think it's just around understanding what success looks like clearly in those sort of roles. For example, for a receptionist, it might be around things like call responsiveness times, customer satisfaction, those sorts of things. But are you actually going to measure those things? That's the challenge. It's around...
Correct. But it's almost like a double benefit, because if you look to implement this, you might have the ability to attract a person and pay a little bit based on performance. But as well, it's going to force you down, measuring outcomes rather than hours worked. So it's a double benefit there. And the question I ask in my mind is, would a receptionist, for example, take a guaranteed $60,000 per year, or would they take $55,000 per year with the ability to earn 65 or 70? Like, just as a rough numbers in my head, what would be more attractive? And my gut, without any evidence basis, but my gut would be the person that would take 55 grand with the ability to earn 65 to 70 would likely be a better, in inverted commas, employee than the person that wants a guaranteed 60.
Quite possibly. And look, I think that, again, this is all around the innovation that we have to have now around remuneration and benefits. And, these are the sort of things that have to be considered. These are the sort of things that have to be thought about by organizations when they're putting their offering out to the market. But not only that, also people who are, existing with those organizations. So I think absolutely what you're saying is has merit. The measurement in those support and indirect roles can be the difficult part, but good KPI setting can achieve that. And there are some clients that do this really, really well. I would say the average SME is not great at measuring these things, but at the same time, they're probably the same SME that's probably having challenges in the current market. So it's one of those things that we can keep doing things the way we've always done them, or we adapt and embrace some of these sorts of concepts and try and get ourselves ahead of the very, very big pack in the middle of the market.
If you're watching this video, I'm going to have a guess that it's because your business is facing some kind of HR or workplace relations challenge. Well, I've got some good news. You're exactly the type of business that we created our free online support membership for. And it provides you with a high-level HR and workplace relations advice when you need it, as well as a whole heap of other benefits.
To learn more about what's included with free online support and to apply for membership, please visit ondemandhr.com.au/online.